Hey everybody, Joe here. I'm gonna check out a puzzle today by Michael Lefkowitz. It is called Wallgazer. I was working this earlier and it tricked me near the end and I couldn't find my mistake, so I'm gonna restart it now and see if I can do better. Um, Again, this is Wallgazer by Michael Lefkowitz. Pretty difficult chaos construction puzzle. Let's see what we get. Divide the grid into orthogonally connected regions and place the digits 1 to 8, once in each once each in every row, column, and region. While arrows are a digit on an arrow indicates the number of region boundaries in the indicated direction, including the grid edge, and each arrow is an independent clue. So the ones that are double, each arrow is independent clue. So if this is a 4, there are 4 boundaries this way, and there are 4 boundaries this way. It's not a total. Um, okay, but the arrows that are all pointing toward another arrow, say if this was 1, then this one will see all of the ones that one sees, and it needs to be bigger, so there will be a region in between it, or a border in between it. So these ones that are like back to back to back are going to be like a um, thermometer, more or less, kind of. So if this does not have a region here, this cannot be higher than that. And that will follow suit. If this does not have a region here, it could not be higher than that. And if this does not have a region here, it could not be higher than that. So these four, this column is working like that as well. So it will be like that. Then this arrow at the bottom, whatever this arrow is at the top, say, just to keep it easy, say if that was, say if these arrows were gone, and this was just 1, and it saw the edge only, this arrow is not seeing the edge. So in order for it to be higher than that, then there would have to also be a region right behind it, so it can be 1 higher than it as well. So this one will be like that also. And this one has a maximum of 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be +1. And then this bottom one will be +1 of the top one. Okay. And we have a 1 or 2 there. This one, it will need 1. It can have 1 here or 1 here. But it needs to be higher than this one. So it can be 2, 3, or 4. If it's 4, every single one of these will have boundary. This is 1, 2, or 3. This one is starting to get limited because let's see, it can't be 6, which would be the maximum. But if it is, then these two are going to be just one cell regions because they're going to be completely boxed in. So there could be one in one of these sides, and then two, one of these, as in one of these could have a border, but not both. So that's 1, 2, one of these, 3, 4. This only has a max of 4. This one will need to be at least one higher, as in there will need to be another visible region behind this arrow. So it will need to be, it can't be 1, in other words. So it can be 2, 3, 4, but it could also have up to 6 because there could be 2 back here. So that will be that. These arrows will have a set all pointing the same way. This one is 1 or 2. This one will also need to be higher. So it will be, it can be 2, and then 3, 4, 5. That will be max for that one. This one and this one, this can be quite a large number, but in order for this one to get a higher count than that one, say if those are 1, or if they're 7, however much they end up being, in order for this one to have a higher count, then it will need a border right behind it, just as these columns were. Oh, that one is a 1 or 2. One, 2, or 3. This one, oh, this one has another arrow here. So it has to be at least 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 through 6. This one will need to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or 8. That one could be 8, because it can have 2 in between there. Let's see, I was about to look somewhere at these arrows this way. Okay, so that one is 1, 2, 3, which still looks okay. This one has to be higher, but we can't box in this region here, so it could have one of these. So it's going to be, it can have one of these, but not both. So it's going to be 1 digit higher than that. Okay, yeah. It can have one of these, and then 2, 3, 4. And this one will be 1 higher than that. I know this one could be 2 higher, because it can have both of those. Oh, but this cannot be 4, because then that would be boxed off. So that will be a 2 or 3. And we have a 1, 2, 3 here. So 3 comes out of there, which will take 4 out of here. Which will take 2 out of here. Which will take 1 out of here. Because all of these just step up by 1 every time. This is unable to be 1 because it needs to be higher than that one. Or it needs to be plus 1 of that one. But it's basically still 2 through 8, which is massive, but I want to go ahead and mark it so I know it cannot be 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, what about this one looking both ways? If this one was 1, and one of these were marked, that one would be 2. This one could be 4. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of those would not be marked, so that could still be 6. This is looking at another arrow, which means that up here there will be another region boundary somewhere as well. So that is higher than 1. Oh, so is this. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay, because it's also looking at an arrow. So none of these are 1. So that is, which means that there is no border in this entire column. It's only counting the grid edge. But that's also going to, since there is no border, it's also just going to be one big region down the entire column. Because nothing comes over into it, so it has to be a region of its own. But now all of these numbers that are pointing to the left automatically become at least 2. This will be higher, so it must be 3. It cannot be the same as that. So one of these will be a region, or a boundary. I'm sure there's more pointing over to the left. Here we have some. It does not affect the ones pointing to the right. Here. That is still 1 higher. That is okay. This became 2. This is 2 through 4. We have a 2, 3, 4 combo. So that becomes 5. That becomes 6. That becomes 7. That now becomes 8. That will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we have 3, 4. So that becomes 5. That becomes 6. That becomes 7. And these will continue to count down. Now wait a sec, wait a sec. The arrows swapped here. That one is still -1. These, though, these can be either way. They are not pointing the same way. Okay, so these will be 4, 7, 8. Is anything else pointing to the left? It is still marked 1. I don't see anything. Down here, on one of these are 2. This cannot be 3. That 6 would be completely blocked in. That is now a 1-2 pair. 3, 4, 5, 8. This cannot be 8. So that is 3, 4, or 5. This will be 1 higher than that top one because of the border right behind it. This has 6. 1, 2, 3. Um, so it just has 2 more in there somewhere. That is 2. Uh, that is 2. That is 4. That would be 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. But it would actually be 2. So this cannot be 2. Yeah, or that breaks that. That breaks those 2 arrows. So this will be 3. And now this one is still either way. If that is 2, if it has a border here, then it will have a border in every location. If it's 1, it will just have a border in one of these locations. Okay. So this one will get 1 here or here. This one is open, or no more. This one is 1 more before that arrow. And this one is 2 more before this arrow. So that has to be like that. And the 3 is finished that way. Still needs finished that way, which will be one of these. Okay. But I get a little box here. Or not a box, but a corner, if you will. So I can kind of get one region started a bit, very, very small. I don't want to do that yet, though, I don't think. Are these open? It could be. Are these closed? It could be. But this is 1. which means it goes like that. I guess that is okay for now. One, two, three, four, five. That can still go up to 6. Do I have more combos? Combos to wombo. Third. I need to find 2. This is 2, 3. So this will have to be higher than it. Because if this is 2, yeah, they just, this one could not be 2, and that one be higher. Whatever this sees, this, except for the edge wall, which it has its own edge wall to see. Um, so whatever it sees, it sees. So it must be higher. So that one became 2. And now there's only one border in between there somewhere, which is fine. So 3. Which one is 3? Three, four, five. That is still 4, 5, 6. This is 4, 5, 6 now. So this must be 5 or 6. Whatever this one sees. There could be a border there though. So it could be 2 higher. So 1, 3, I guess, could technically work. This one is done. Yeah, that was right. Little bit of Sudoku, perhaps. There is one there. Oh, there's a one here. This became 3, so this has to be one higher at least. Hmm. Let me keep going with Sudoku for a moment. Doubt I'll get very much yet, but just maybe. Yeah, it's just not enough yet. Running around, that is all good. However, 128 is left. That could still be 2 though. Let me go ahead and mark this column. Well, that's not 8. I need to think about the potential of blocking up a region and not do that. I think I've got those all sorted though. If this is 4 and we had this guy blocked up, the 7 would only be able to get one of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. That would still be okay. Alright then. That is 2. That stays open. It would have to be part of that. And it would have to be part of that. That could have a border there. Start a different region. So it'd have to be... Ah. That would be broke. This can't be 1. This can't be 1. Because that is 1. If this is 1... This has to be a part of a region. This one will force that to be part of a region. And then we would get there too. And we can't have that because of the border. So this needs to be 2. And that needs to be 1. And now we can have some type of split there. So I think I will go ahead and color this because it's going to make a thing there for that. So this is definitely getting that. And this cannot have a border. And we can't have that. So we get our second border. And now that 2 is finished. But this green could still come over this way. Unsure about that. But we'll get... yeah, that definitely can't be green. So we could theorize that at the moment. This becomes 3. So this becomes higher than 3. We got our 1, 2. And I think there was going to do something with the 2s. Oh, maybe not. Because, yeah. Oh, that's too many clutter. 2. Okay, but we did get the 3 out of there, so this one became 3. That 3 is finished. This could still be a different region that could have a border there still. One of these get a border. If it is that one, it goes that way. If it's this one, it gets this way. This is one. If this is pink, that is also pink. These ones sitting right next to each other. Since this is going to be a region, whatever it is, whatever color it is, it's not going to connect to the one. So that has to have a border. Uh, there, 1, 2. Okay, that's not very maximum at all. Why is that so low? We have 1, 2, 3. It was low because of boxing things off, I would imagine. Okay, but this is not pink, so it is new color. And it comes out this way. It cannot be that because of the border. So it continues out. It could grab a 2. There can't be a 2 there. It will need a 2. It can't grab that one because it has to have a border between it somewhere. But can it skip that 2? Can it skip that 2? It would have to work hard to do so. But then it couldn't get 1. So it will get the 2. Just because there's nowhere else to put it. And we're at 6. It also can't grab this 3. Oh, it can't go up either because of that border on the left here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It can't grab. Okay, that can be 3 there though. Well, I guess the question is, does it have to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can't grab that 3 because then it would only see 2 borders. And we can't get a 3 here, can't get a 3 here. So we're completely blocked on 3 for the orange region unless it goes there, so it must. Now this needs to be higher than 4 because of this arrow pointing at it. What other color then? Not color, but it has a 1. It needs 4 through 8. It could grab this 6. A one goes in here that it will not be able to get. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If it goes down here, I guess that would be okay. That could be a 1 of something else. It could go there. If it goes here though, if orange goes here, then this 3 sees 4. Unless it took that one as well. But it can't have both of them because that's the only spot for 1. And we already have 1. So it can go there and give that 2. But it cannot go there. That is not orange. Because if that is orange, that should have been a 4. Okay, that means more than that. That is 6. We cannot get the 3. And if it goes there, it can't get the 2. It can't get the other 1. So it will get that. And there has to be a border to make this 3 good. And now we do get forced down to there. And this is not 1. And that should be 8 squares. So that region gets finished. This 2 is now good. That 2 is now good. That 3 is now good. 1, 2, 3. The 5 is good. And will there be a region here? Or is that pink? 1, 2, 3, 6. 4, 5, 7, 8. This is just 7, 8. This is any. So we have 1, 6 down here. And that became 1. One is done in the first 4 rows. It can't go there. It goes right here. Is that correct? That one, that one, that one, that one. This appears to be the only spot for one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. And they're making a little X-wing there. Okay. One of these will be 1. Those are a combo. Oh, we have a 5, 6 pair here. So that is 4. And now that is 7 or 8. And we can only have one more boundary up here somewhere. Whatever this is, whatever region it is, it goes up until it touches green, wherever it may be. It might only be like this, but this is a part of it. No, maybe not. If it's 2, it's not. But it will do that. Wherever they collide, that will be it. So that brings up the question for 2 then, for green. It's at, whoops. It's at 4 at the moment. 5, 6, 7. It cannot get 4. 5, 6, 7. It cannot reach a 2. So it has to come over this way. It doesn't necessarily, it might. Because green, this is only 2 at the moment, so green cannot go all the way to orange. Green, if it does, then we're only at 2. And a 2 can't go there. So that's the only spot there can be a 2. And this is the maximum for green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That cannot be green, but this will need to be 7, 8. And that cannot be green because of the border. But that also does not mean that it can't go this way instead of taking that cell. That was just, it gave me those 2 cells because this would be maxed out. So I knew it had to grow this way at least a bit. But we're still only at 7, so we grow 1 more. This became 1 because of that 2. That became 8 to finish the column. It still needs 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. Could get a 3 there. Cannot get a 3 there. It can have a 3 right there though. 3, 4. This is not 5. That's 3. So this cannot be higher. This cannot be 6. Because it doesn't see 3 behind that one. So this needs to be 4. So wherever green stops, doesn't really matter where it stops, but mm, if this is pink though, pink gets that one as well. We can't have a different region color come up into this hole. Um, but if that's green and this is a different color than pink, I guess that might be okay. Pink could just go down this way. Green could be there. This could be a new color. That might be fine. So I'm gonna not think about that for now. There needs to be a 2. These are just 2, 7, 8. No, that's not right. There's a 6 somewhere as well. These are... That 1 gave me a 6 here. It gave me the last 1. It should be all 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have a 2. 2 can still go there. Or there. And then it'll be in green. In one of those, okay. 3. 3 could still go there. Green could get 3 there. Or here. Uh... There might be something tricky going on with 4. If, I guess that depends if this is a new color or not. Although it could go all the way down to that one, to be honest. So, perhaps not. 4 is in one of these, though. Or could go there. Or could go there, though. It is in one of these. Has options still. 5. 5 is running out of options here. But it's not out. 6. Oh, what is this? This can't be 6 because, wait a minute. This has to be higher than that. So this cannot be 6. 4, 5, 5, 6. That is okay. Do I have any more arrows pointing at other arrows? Also, if this is pink, this region, whatever it ends up being, this as well. Let me take pink out. This region, it will come over to here, and then it will go over to there. Because this is done. 1, 2, 3. And this one, we can't trap it. So it had to be the same region. And it does not go up because it doesn't get another 3. It doesn't go down because it doesn't get another 1. Unsure if it turns. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's looking quite cramped up there. 5. I mean, we're not going to fill it up with pink. But this... Okay. We know that this is not pink. There would be too many. Plus, it can't get both of those. We know it's not green. We know this is a region. And that got that because of the 1. So this is 5. But this cannot be yellow. And green can't reach it. So it will be pink. But yellow is being forced, is it not? It is. So those become yellow. And then 4, 5, 8. This was also not 4. Well, because of... So that one is being pushed 4. Now, green still needs a 3. But it could get one there or there. It needs 3, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. This is not 5. How long has that been there? There has to be a 5 down here. What is left in this row? 1, 2, 4, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, slashes. Let me look for some guitar players. What is this? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, odd numbers. What do we have here? Not quite. We got a 1 here. So this and this are a region. Now it could go much further than that. And in fact, it will. But this cannot be 4. This cannot be 4 now because it would make that 2. Wait, was that always a thing? Oh, no. It wasn't always a thing until I knew that was 1. Okay. I thought I'd been sitting there with a clue that was obvious for ages. 1, 2, 3. It was unable to be 4. Okay. So that is not... Now we have a combo, don't we? 5, 6, 7, 8. So that was already marked as the only 4 anyway, but either way works for that. Orange needs a 4. It can only get 1 there. And that will give me green's 4 as well, I believe. Or at least it should. It will be there. Okay. 2. We still need in green, and it will be here. 3. 3 still has shared places. It can be... this can't be 5 though, because of the 5, 8 here. So this one will be. Can pink... I guess I need more context. These are 5, 6, 7, 8. This 4 is only seeing 2 at the moment. So those get marked. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is that. That gives me direction for pink. 4, 5, 6, 7. It can't get that one. It needs 2. It's at 7. It must get it there. And that should be 8. It is. This cannot be 5. This is 7 because of the 5, 8. And now it says 1 digit left. 6. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Or new region. New region sounds good. This one, it goes all the way up. This one, I thought if that's a 5, it goes all the way up. These could just be part of a region. Maybe Sudoku. Twos are done. Ones I think we're done. Threes are getting there. But not quite. They're making X-wings in green and on this side. Four is finished. Five. Five is in a spot there. Oh, not quite. But five is in a spot there. Five is up here. Five could still be there. Five is down here. Whoops. Yeah, that's kind of all over the place still for five. Oh, this had to be okay, that could still be six if both of those are regions. Two is gonna give one more region in one of those. Three, oh, okay, this is three, so it's a region. This I don't think can be five now. Because if that is five, it would have to be part of this region. And then maybe that could just be a block right there. That would probably be okay. So there can there be two? One, two, three, four, five. No, there can't. So since that is a region, this one can't either. So that needs to be part of it. But this could be a region going that way. This could be a different region going that way. Let me start with these are a region because this two is finished. This three is finished. So there could be no more in there. Also, there could be no more in there. So they would join there. Um, Now we have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay. So we still need one more region somewhere. Now, is that orange? I think it could be. If this was a different region. It would also mean if this was orange, it would have to get that too, I believe. That would be fine though. One, two, three, four. That four is done. Can this have two slashes? It looks like it could. Three. Green still needs one more, I can't forget. Six, sevens, making a combo. For about a year now, I guess. Three. Fours are done, nice. Fives. What is this 5-8 doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three. We only have one more slash in here somewhere. This one is 3. This one was going up there, which is going there. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is not yellow. This is not green. Or, I don't know if it goes there yet, but it has to go to at least there. It can only not take this cell if it is green. But it butts up to green wherever green ends up. But this is 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that could be yellow. That's unfortunate. No, it can't, because it would have 2 ones. So we do have a different region here. Better not make it pink. Oh, what did I just do? We better make it blue. And what's that gonna do? Gonna do something, I'm pretty sure. There's only one more boundary this way somewhere. We have all of our regions. We're not done with them, but we have them all started. There are no more new colors. We must route them around. Although we do still get more help with the region numbers at some point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are at 5 at the moment. Wondering if this gets a mark or this gets a mark. I think either one of them could. Do I need more Sudoku first? We're at 4 on this one. It needs at least one more. But it could even have 2. This one only gets one more as well. This one needs 2 more. Which could just be blocking off the blue here. That can still be 3. That can still be 3. It could be part of green. Green could get that. Yellow. If yellow comes over and gobbles up all these cells, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it still has to be there. And it can't get that one, so it would still have to be there. That was if yellow came over here, took up everything. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would still have to get those. That is sounds correct to me. It cannot get, that is not a line tool. It cannot get 4. I put a mark in. Doesn't affect anything that way. This though, 1, 2, 3, it has to have 1. So that gets boundary. Yellow gets boundary with blue. This cannot be yellow. It can't be orange. It must be blue. Therefore, that has to be blue. Therefore, this is not 7. That's 5. We could actually reach... That cannot be blue. So blue has to get a 3 from one of these. We can't go up here because that's 2 already. And none of those can be 3. So, okay. Oh, maybe not. But blue has to get one of those. It cannot get both. Ah, the 3 though. The 3 here is making me go... Again, that's not a line tool. It's making me go 1, 2, 3, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we are good on that 3 now. This had 2, that had 4. This could still be making little channels. This cannot, well, blue cannot reach that one now. So blue has to get this for a 3, does it not? I think it does. So this will be 3, and this will be 5. This becomes 8. That becomes 6, 7. Green's 3 will be there. One, 2, 3, 4. Still don't have these quite yet, but that will... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should have just marked all 3. 5, 7. 5, 7. Okay, those are making a pair there because both of the regions already have a 6. So this becomes 6. That becomes not 6. And green here does not get its 3 yet, so it has to grab that one. That will complete green, that is 8. These two butted up like they were supposed to. And we can't go there for blue. So that will become yellow. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get this one. We cannot get that one. It doesn't have enough digits. We cannot go there, so we go there. Get our 3. That should also finish it. That is 8. So blue just gets forced out to its max, which is 2. And then orange gets the rest. Okay, now regions should be done. Clicking the wrong button. This is a 6 because it already has a 5. Well, why did I think about that digit so much if it was just going to fix itself? And now I think we're just doing some Sudoku. That has to be a 7. This has to be an 8. Nice. Oh, that was an awesome puzzle. I like that with the arrows and the region borders. That was very good. That was Wallgazer by Michael Lefkowitz. I think I've done quite a few of his chaos construction puzzles, and they've all been great. There will be a link below in the description. I'd like to subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye.